is Teresa Brown. I'm a lecturer here in Athlone Institute of Technology on the early years and social care programs. An issue I was having at the time, or not necessarily an issue, a concern I had, was I was trying to find or create an environment that was conducive to participation of all students. I had a first year cohort that I found were not very confident and comfortable in the class in speaking out. And I think it was the challenge from the transition from secondary school. I identified the learning outcome I was working on at that time, and that was to support students through guided reflection. One of the issues in child protection practice in Ireland that has been identified in inquiry reports is that there's challenges around practitioners working together, multidisciplinary practice. So that's where the clickers then were used. I said, oh, let's create a case scenario that would tease out the guidelines that they were given in the class in previous weeks and use what I would call application questions. And I would say to the students, okay, these are the questions that you will encounter out in practice. Based on what we have discussed, let's see what decisions you would make or what choices you would make. I suppose the key element for me that really attracted me to the use of clickers was that the clickers are anonymous for our students. So for my cohort of students, for the students that weren't confident, that they could look up at a very sensitive case study and that they could give a response without not their peers not knowing who picked what answer. One identifying part of it for me that was very live at the time was it created a lovely atmosphere in the class. And I suppose I was at maybe week 6 or 7 with these students, with this cohort of students, but I just did notice that engagement and participation was at very much a relaxed level. And I think because they were very relaxed, students were free then to be honest with feedback. The learning that happened was visible, verbally and non-verbally. I could see, I picked up a lot of things as well non-verbally, the students, in the response as they heard and listened to other people's feedback. And for me as a lecturer, I got feedback as well. The whole idea around education at the moment is really to keep our students engaged and keep our students motivated. And they liked having something in their hand, and they liked the clicker. And again, one of the features of effective feedback is that we're very in tune to the emotional responses of students. And child protection is a very emotive area. And the feedback being given in a very comfortable environment, a very relaxed environment, I think was very tuned in.